Yo, people, I'm Nate.
I'm Len.
We're not back, like I said, and welcome to another episode of Peckham Reds.
I'm tired, by the way. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah,
Just come off a flight. It's my birthday today, so
yeah.
yeah,
Obviously,
man.
it would have been better to celebrate his birthday in a more functional and happy way, but you get me. Our team doesn't permit such. You get me?
Word.
Our team doesn't permit such luxuries. So yeah, man, we might as well get straight into it. Um, yeah. So where do we start?
Southampton.
Southampton.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Um, bro, really and truly, it's just more of what. It's just the same old shit. It's how many times have we said it's deeper than the manager? It's deeper than whoever's in the boardroom. But I feel like throw everyone away.
Do you know
Like,
what? First of all, we won that game, innit?
no, we did.
We won that
Ah,
game.
cool. Let me not even be super. Let me not kill the vibe, innit? The Southampton game, we played poorly. We made Southampton look like a mid-table side.
A side that hasn't got only 6 points
Considering Southampton only have 6 points, they
from 20 games.
concede a boatload of goals. Like,
I did my research, sorry. You know they've conceded 3 or more goals in 9 games this season. That's
nah,
nearly half of their games, by the way.
like we've seen. I'm sure the game before us, they lost 5-0 to Brentford.
Maybe. I can't remember.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
I
they
think,
lost 5-0 to Brentford
yeah.
the match before they played us. Obviously, they got a new manager as well, so you can always say, yeah, new manager bounce. Everyone's going to be raring to go, but it's just what we saw was unacceptable. There was no. It's like we regressed, and we're always in this position where we'll face a big team or a team who nobody really expects us to do well against. We'll overperform, and we'll get sucked back into the notion that we're back.
Not you, me. I'll put
Yeah,
my hands
well,
up.
I know better because, like I said, I'm in a constant state of deja vu. I've been there before, so until something crazy has to happen for me to change how I feel right now. But it is what it is. There's no point screaming. There's no point of
I
you
genuinely
get me.
thought after
No,
the Liverpool and Arsenal games, I was saying to Nick, we're back.
no,
And
but
Southampton, even though we won, I was a bit shaky. And then obviously yesterday happened at Brighton.
no, but that's what I'm saying. But the problems we have, so all the problems we had at Brighton, we had at Southampton. The difference was Southampton just didn't have the quality to kill us. Really and truly, that first half, they could have scored three clear and obvious goals. Onana, which is crazy, had a very good game, and that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what's going on with him, but we'll touch on him a bit more later. He had a very good game. He might even
Southampton
have
game, you
saved,
mean,
yeah,
yeah?
in the
No,
Southampton game. He
he
might
did.
even have saved us.
He kept us in the
Like,
match.
he kept us in the match for large periods of the game. Then obviously, individual brilliance FC.
Ahmad.
Ahmad, last 10 minutes goes absolutely bonkers. That ball from Christian Eriksen was amazing though.
Yeah, big up yourself, man.
And just sheer perseverance and persistence, just the will to keep on fighting, just the will not to be shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm like, desire, hunger, fight, like something is the 81st minute. No, sorry, even scratch that. He has scored 2 goals already.
Yeah.
Is the 90 something minute. You see the intensity in his press. He's still pressing, trying to make something happen. That's how he got his hat trick.
Yeah.
That we have this thing where we fall into traps of over relying on players, and it's happened to the best of them. It's happened, like, we've seen it happen numerous times. Ahmad is the latest victim
Are
of
you,
this
are you calling it
cycle.
a victim?
Yeah, because in a couple years,
God forbid.
if we don't get better and we're still where we are now, he's just going to become the latest scapegoat. We've seen it happen, but again, we'll touch on that later. We'll touch on that towards the end, because it's deeper than just the Southampton match. Is a constant that's been present in our team for 5-6 years, maybe even since
And that's
Fergie,
5, 6 years,
maybe
bro.
even
From
since, yeah,
yeah,
Fergie retired.
David
Like,
Moyes, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
so it's not something that's going to change overnight,
yeah.
but we just What are the solutions? Like,
Bro, that's
I'm
a good
trying
question.
not to tweak out and just start saying outlandish things, but where do we go from here?
I
Because
feel like so we've got a new manager, yeah.
mhm,
Now there's been talk of, oh, why does he need to have his own play? Maybe he should adapt. But I feel like in the modern era, no one's asking Pep to adapt. Pep found a solution and
mhm,
he found at the right time. I feel like if we give Amarim a squad, it might take a couple seasons, and he
mhm.
said it himself. If we give him a squad that he can say, yes, this is my players, this is how I feel they will play, blah blah blah, then maybe we might. I think that's the solution. That's why he keeps on talking about we have to go through the painful periods, and I understand that. You know what? It's sad,
Do you
but
know what it is?
that's
Yeah,
just what it is right now.
my issue is not with the gaffer. I've no like gaffer. Whatever you're doing, obviously, it's a bit disheartening that we got 11 points from 11 games. We're playing for free. Like it don't make
It's
sense.
coming.
Well, yeah, we're
Yeah,
literally we're participating.
yeah,
Literally, that's all.
literally.
We're not even competing. We're participating. But I feel like the second he decides, oh, I need to adapt and change, he's lost.
Yeah,
Like he's never gonna
that's why I'm
succeed.
happy that
So
he's sticking to his guns.
as bad as it is now, and as bad as it might be till the end of the season, I feel like we just need to not even lower expectations, but just face up to the reality of the situation we're in now.
Mm,
Like we knew it wasn't going to be an overnight fix. All we
mm,
can do is be patient and back the manager as much as possible. I hear the results look crazy, but again, we've seen that the players can perform to a high enough level. So you can't blame the manager. We actually can't.
mm,
He's given them the platform to go out and express themselves. He even defends them way more than he should, in my opinion, to the journalists, to the fans, all of these things. So I feel like he's going out of his way to make sure that nobody feels like they're being targeted. Repay him, like do something.
And even on the flip side of that, when he says that we're terrible, he's still not singling out
Yeah, it's
people.
a group thing.
He says this is the
Nobody,
worst United squad, and maybe they need to hear that and actually deep what that
but
actually.
no, but that's what I'm saying. They don't care, bro.
Do you think
Like
they don't
they
care?
don't, they can't, bro. Like they can't. You can't. Like do you know what it is? There's certain things you can say. Oh yeah, you're trying, or this is just down to lack of quality. There's a lot of lack of quality in there,
Hmm.
but you can't care at this point because if you cared, you'll try and do something different. You would like you can't. Bro, we've lost 4 games
You
on the
know what?
back.
Let me say
We've
where I
lost four
disagree. Let me
games.
say where I disagree.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
sorry. Let
Okay,
me
go,
just
go on, go on.
before I'll let you get your point out. But bro, we've lost 4 games at back to back at OT, and we had none of the teams that have beat us at Old Trafford have been top six. Bro, we've lost to Nottingham Forest. We've lost to
Wolves.
Wolves. We've lost to Brighton. And who else did we? And we've lost to Bournemouth. Like,
Mm,
come on, are you being fucking serious?
yeah.
These teams used to shit their pants before they even entered the pitch
Furthermore,
before.
10 years ago, I don't think any of those teams were in the Premier League.
Bro, brother,
Oh my God, I just deep that.
brother. And
Oh
it's not
shit.
even the fact that we lost because cool, you can lose games. It's the manner and we lost, and it's the manner we lost in. We was outclassed in every one of those matches. There's not a point
Keeper
like
getting bullied. Keeper might be making mistakes.
deeper
Not taking shots on target.
and let's not even target specific players. Like let's not target keep Anana's numerous mistakes in that amount of times. Like let's not factor in the bad defending. Let's just class everyone as a whole, as a team. It has been poor. There's never been a point in any of those matches where I felt personally I'm comfortable with what's going on.
Yeah.
We didn't look dominant in none of those matches. We are at home. We didn't look like, yeah, we're on the front foot in no point in those matches. Even when we did equalize or we went in front in any of those games, it didn't look like, yeah, we know what we're doing. We're self-assured. Why can't we perform at Old Trafford now? What's going on?
Fam, I don't think it's a lack of care because I know this is gonna sound dumb, yeah, but someone like Onana cares. He's just shit. Do you get it? Like that's the bottom line. I deeped it, yeah. I feel like maybe he's too nervous because like
But
what the mistakes he's making aren't mistakes that a pro keeper makes.
do you know what it is? Being one thing I will give him, which is no excuse, the hardest position to play at United is the goalkeeper. We've seen Barthez, we've seen bare great goalkeepers not cut it. Like the big thing with Onana is I feel like I've been failed and lied to by my club because the whole reason for bringing in Onana was, oh yeah, he's going to change the way we play. He's going to be, distribution is A1. He's going to be able to play out from the back. He's calm under pressure. First and foremost, he's not calm under pressure. We've seen
He's
it.
African, man. No African. We know our parents, bro. You see, any confusion or problem, like, bro, like,
He's not calm under pressure.
brother.
His distribution isn't as great
What's
as
the
they
percentage
said.
you said it was?
Okay, so in the game versus Brighton, we're going to touch the Brighton game shortly. In the game versus Brighton, he had 57% pass accuracy. He was basically kicking the ball out for fun. Like, how as a professional footballer, and you're a goalkeeper, so bear in mind, a large percentage of your passes are to your defenders, people in front of you, like short passes. You had 57% pass accuracy. Like, what the hell? Like, as a goalkeeper, brother,
Wait,
brother,
Jay's watching football now.
like,
Good point.
I'm honestly astounded. And then on top of that, so you're kicking the ball out, so you're just turning over possession to the other team. Cool. As if that's not bad enough, you then decide, no, once we get back into the game after you've conceded a goal, which I personally, I might be being a bit too harsh. I don't think I am, because I've seen David De Gea, who supposedly wasn't good enough, save chances similar to that, chances harder than that. So personally, even though the defender was in between the ball, and even though the defender was in the way of the attacking player, come and clear everybody, bro.
You're talking about the third goal for Brighton?
No, the second goal, Matoma's goal at the back post.
Oh, when he swung, in action.
Yeah, in action. So he swung the player crossed in the ball, is lofted ball hanging over the back post. The attacking player has ran behind our defender, essentially, because his body position wasn't good, and knocked it into the back post. But I'm saying, as a keeper, he's planted into the floor. Brother, activate, assess the danger, like make yourself bigger, throw your body out. There's only one place he can go from there. He can't go back across the goal. The angle's too tight. He can only go to one place. Do like action, please.
But
like,
even that, forget a save, yeah. I'd say that he could have even come and collected that ball.
Yeah, no. Do you think no? Take everything. Collect the balls. Take no man left standing. If in doubt, wipe it out, bro. Wipe it out.
You thought that one quickly.
Yeah, quickly. If in doubt, wipe it out. As long as your defender is in front of the attacking player, you're not gonna give away a foul, bro. It's just gonna be mayhem. But you haven't fouled nobody. Your player is in front of the ball. Anyway, cool. As if that wasn't bad enough, you went and outdone yourself. You done your big one. Again, a couple weeks ago, it's not even a goalkeeper thing no more.
Stop doing this, man.
No, hear me out.
They called me racist. I don't want them to do it.
Hear me out.
Do you know how much they cooked me?
Hear me out. It's not a thing. No, it's not a thing about black goalkeepers no more. No, it's not. No, bro. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I like him. He's one of us.
Do you know what it is? At first, it was all fun and games, me saying, nah, black goalkeepers and all of these things. It's not a black goalkeeper thing. It's another thing. He's a bozo. He has the bozo gene. He can't help it. Like, he's made 12 or 10, between 10 and 12 mistakes in 2 years leading to goals. David De Gea, who everyone was sick and tired of, made that...
Not even everyone as well, by the way.
Made the same amount of mistakes in a 10 or 12 year span, sorry. Are you taking the fucking piss? Like, and De Gea was an exceptional shot stopper to top it off. So, brother, like, I'm sorry that I keep on saying brother, but that's the only word that comes to my mind when I have nothing left, bro. And let's even just touch on the Brighton game. We started the Brighton game already, but let's just Dallo again. The agenda. There's not even an agenda at this point. Get him out of my club. He's not good, and I don't know. He's got energy. Yes, he runs and he'll put himself about, but bro, he is not good. He's doesn't tackle.
Out of position, to be fair.
It doesn't matter. The fundamentals of football that you should be able to complete, regardless of wherever you're playing. You see, you're on the edge of your box. He stopped you. You are static.
Is this the second goal?
This is the second goal. This is
the cross.
The cross.
Yeah, cool.
He's faced you up. You know what he wants to do. He's either gonna shift it and pass out wide, or he's gonna shift it and put a cross back in. You let him stand you up and put a cross back in and let to the goal. You didn't even move. Like, do something. Shift the cross. Like, throw your body in the way. Like, maybe I'm too spoilt because I'm used to people like Vidic and watching people like, even though John Terry is not a United player, watching people, defenders who actually throw themselves in, like, you are not scoring today. That's what it means. It means
Quick
something
question,
to me.
did the cross come from the penalty box?
Yeah, he was in the box.
That's probably why he didn't throw himself out.
No, and brother, you're a defender. You like.
I think what you should have done is shown him down the line.
Yes, no, and I'm not saying tackle him and I'm not saying tackle him and give away a foul. Do something.
Make
like,
sure he doesn't
show him
cross
out
the
of the
ball.
box.
Yeah.
Make sure. Get tighter to him, engage him. But I think the only reason why he was able to make that cross because you didn't engage with him soon enough. You stood off him, putting your hands behind your back. Bro, that all looks lovely, but when the ball sails over your head, you're looking past like all the rest. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, like, please, like, I'm begging you, man. Bro, like, I said I wasn't going to do this. I said I wasn't going to do this today, but I can't help it.
Oh, man.
No, but that's all of that is redundant. No, but bro, all the swearing, calling people shit, all of that is redundant because we're here. Like, I can go through every player on the pitch and name something wrong they done yesterday. Like, my boy Kobe, I love you so much, but please, man, hit the weights, man. The way they're treating you in this midfield is not nice, man. It's not nice. Hoyland, I can't even be mad at you. You didn't even play like that. I
want to pick on you, but hold on, wait, what did you do wrong? I'll allow you for that.
I don't even, like, it's just, all the shitness is just merged into one thing. It's just a constant cycle of everyone's not good enough. Cool, I feel sorry for Xerxes, because now he's found some sort of form and he's starting to look good. Everyone around him is...
He won us the penalty as well.
Yeah, but again, that's Dallo. That's Dallo. Is Dallo's intensity. If Dallo doesn't, Ahmad. If Ahmad doesn't close the ball down, if Ahmad doesn't notice
them, obviously he still won the penalty.
I hear you, but I'm saying that the initial motion to put the ball back in the box that allows Xerxes to hold the ball, put his body in the ball, is Ahmad's pressure, and that's our issue. If Ahmad's fantastic, but he's not God. We make messy jokes, but bro, there's only so much he can do. Ahmad, you'll see Ahmad 90 minutes. You'll see him tracking back. You'll see him pressing. You'll see him being the trigger press. You'll see him holding up the ball. You'll see him creating chances. You see him, like, he's only one guy. He needs help. And this is something I want to get into right before we just call it a day, because at this point, there's nothing we've said that we haven't said before. And I feel like until the end of the season, especially if we don't sign anybody, which doesn't fucking make sense. You sign a new manager, you say he can't come he has to come now, he can't come in the summer, and you don't give him the tools to make his life easier.
Is it certain that you can't buy anyone in January?
It's looking like it, and if we do sign somebody, it might be a defensive player, so it's not going to be anybody to help with the lack of goals, the lack of threat. We can't defend, we can't score. What can we do? We can't even pass. Like, if we didn't concede goals and our issue was scoring, and I'll say, yeah, fair enough, like, there's something to build from, but bro, we concede first. Like, we don't score before the 30th minute as well.
That was scary, fam.
And no,
the Southampton stat where they said,
and this is not even a Southampton exclusive thing. We need to hold a prayer vigil, because every time the commentator says somebody hasn't done something against United, it happens.
The set piece.
They said Southampton hasn't scored a fucking corner all season. What happens? What do you do, United? Give them a fucking corner. They'll say Jared Bowen hasn't scored at Old Trafford in his life. Whoa, Jared Bowen, good. He'll score 2 goals at Old Trafford. They'll say, the next one that's going to go, mark my words, by the end of the season, the one we're still holding on to, we have never lost a game that we've been in front.
2 goals ahead.
No, we've never lost a game that we've been leading at half time.
Half time, okay.
I hate to be that guy, and I'm sorry. I hope it doesn't happen. But by the looks of it, that is going as well this season. Because what the fuck are we doing? Like, bro, we are 13th.
People are talking about relegation, bro.
Like, but I hear that is not gonna happen. But it's not.
Do you remember when Chelsea were going through this last year? Is this as bad?
This is worse than Chelsea's. Oof. Because at least Chelsea, you could say they recruited a whole.
They just had to. They just had to make the puzzle fit.
Yeah, you see, Chelsea.
The puzzle pieces
really and truly, Chelsea, you can give Chelsea a blight. Their owner was forced to sell the club to some American guys who know nothing about football. They got Graham Potter vibes. They just vibes it in it. Tuchel, I don't feel like Tuchel should have got fired then and there. They should have given him some more time. I guess nobody was happy. They fired him. Things weren't making sense. They just bought too many players. I get what they was trying to do, but it just wasn't making sense. Poch kind of took them to some sort of stability
Towards the end, especially.
towards the end. But Enzo has just come in and said, nope, I don't want this. I don't want that. This is what we're doing. If you're not on board, you know where the door is. And obviously, they're not competing for the league, but they're in a lot better position than they have been for the last 2 years. So even though they're a bit inconsistent in terms of their results,
at one point it looked like they were competing.
yeah, but this is their first season under the manager. So anything that builds from last season is a positive. They're moving in the right direction. We can see what they're trying to do. Does that make sense? So you can't. It's not worse than what Chelsea were going through. They had more factors. Bro, even our owners now, I'm starting to second guess, do you really know what you're doing? At the start, when they was bringing fancy name after fancy name, was all getting gas thinking, yeah, things are...
Fancy name after fancy name, what do you mean?
Or Jason Wilcox, like...
Dan
Ashworth.
Yeah.
Thought, yeah, you're bringing
Ashworth's gone now, isn't it?
Yeah, Ashworth's gone already. That's what I'm saying. So what's really going on behind the scenes? We have to find out for another day. But the last thing I want to touch on briefly, this isn't even going to take too long, is as United fans, we have this thing where we fixate on a player when they're performing well and everybody else is performing shit. So we've done it to Rashford. Ten Hag's first season, a few seasons under Ole as well, it was, if Rashford wasn't on the boil, nothing was happening. And obviously we've seen where that's taken us with Rashford now. Obviously parts of it is his own fault, but a large majority of it is just bad PR and agenda-based conversation.
On the article about a rapper
just agenda-based conversations. Cool. Then the next one was Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes' first 2 years at the club, he was exceptional. Obviously, as time went on and things didn't get better for everybody as a whole, even though his level of consistency dropped off a little bit, he's still far, far better than everything else we've seen in this same period. But what's happening now? A lot of people are turning on Bruno. I fear, and this is exactly why I said Ahmad might be the next victim. I fear that because he's holding the team together in dark moments. If it wasn't for Ahmad, we'll be in a lot worse position than we are at this moment in time. Yeah. So because he's doing so much to hold the team up, and his general performances are very consistent, I fear that once his level drops or he goes through a bad run of form, he might be the next person that everyone turns on, which is not fair. Does that make sense?
I don't think that will happen to him.
You don't think so? But bro, if I told you a couple years ago, 3-4 years ago, that this is how they're going to treat Bruno Fernandes, or everyone's going to be screaming Bruno, everyone's going to be screaming Rashford, get out my club, you wouldn't have said.
Yeah, the Rashford one surprises me more than Bruno. So, I hear what you're saying though, but you see,
anything can change in football. So
nah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Last thing, transfers. Obviously, Rashford might be going. Anthony's definitely going to.
Anthony's gone to Betis as of today. Hopefully he does well there and he finds some sort of confidence so we can get some money for him.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh, yeah, no, not to come back. So we can get some money for him. His time is done. It was a failed social experiment.
It was the third name. There was a third name. There was 3 names that they spoke about. Rashford, Anthony.
Garnacho. And obviously Napoli are in talks with Garnacho. Apparently Conte called him and all of these things. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about that one, you know.
Because he's still young.
Yeah, because he's still young. I feel like if he gets his head down and he drops some of the ego and personality, not personality in terms of when he steps on the pitch, but thinking he's the best thing since sliced bread, I feel like he does have a high ceiling, but at the same time,
I feel like he's shown us that he's, like for instance,
he's humbled down a bit.
Using his left foot a lot more as well. Even that chance that Anthony missed, Garnacho put it on the plate for him.
100. He's shown that he wants to improve.
Yeah.
So I guess it's up to him. I guess just because they put the money on the table and the club accept, if you don't want to go, because they'll only sell him for a certain price, and if he's willing to leave, if you don't want to go, then that's the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not in a situation like Anthony, where Anthony, you have to leave. You don't have to leave, but it's a possibility. So it all just depends on his mindset and where we go from here. But at the same time, we need the money, innit? If we don't get no one out, we can't get no one in. So
Well,
I don't know. Are we thinking long term or are we thinking short term stability? Brother,
United's
yeah, man,
transfers.
they just...
Anyway, let's just leave it there. I'm thinking about Anthony. I'm thinking about Sancho. I'm thinking about all the money we spent.
Sancho's gone, bro. Chelsea, he belongs to Chelsea
No,
now.
I'm saying all the money we spent on these players to. Anyway, Peckham
Yeah.
Reds.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Yeah, we're
Thank
done,
you
man.
for your continued support, man.
I'm trying to enjoy my birthday, man. I can't do
Yeah,
this no more, man. No, I'm joking, but yeah, appreciate that, man.
yeah, man. Let's win it, Dave.
Yeah, bro. It's done. Oh.